Boy, you know what? I had a dream that this was going to happen, and look what happens when you dream, and you dream big. You get a bunch of people together so that we can share some time together to talk about what's good in our lives. There's so much outside that room that stinks, if you ask me. So much outside that room that says you can't. I invite you today to come inside and say, I can, and I will, and I have the power. And that's what Women's Prosperity Network and Prosperity Networking is all about. So we're going to have a lot of fun today. We have some great presenters that are going to share their knowledge, their inspiration, and their motivation so that you can have a life-changing experience within this room during the time that we spend together.
How many people in the room have a cell phone right now? How many people in the room have a smartphone right now? Okay, well, just about half. Right now, currently, there's about 60 million smartphones in the US. Anybody who has one will tell you, we use it for everything, any excuse to show it off, any excuse to pull it out, any excuse to play with it. But what that's done is that's put us all in a kind of a unique position. When I had a pizza shop back in the early 90s, you had made it if you had a Yellow Pages ad. Well, now you've got an entire generation, like my son Robbie over there sitting at the table. If you handed him a phone book, he probably wouldn't know what to do with it. I mean, I love the kid, but honestly, he didn't know what a payphone was either. That just kind of scares me. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is this. If you don't have an internet presence, and you do have a business, by today's standards, you don't exist. Now I want you to say out loud, this is boring, why should I care?
This is boring, why should I care?
You hurt my feelings. I'll tell you why, because 3 out of 4 people use social media, okay? And it's an important number. It's not as impressive as 9 out of 10 dentists recommending a certain toothpaste. Okay, currently there are 120 million active Facebook users in this country. 120 million. And I had seen a statistic somewhere. Vince, do you know what the statistic for China is right now?
Whatever it was the last time you checked, it's double that.
Something like that.
So I thought I'm going to open up a health and wellness coaching practice. I am going to focus on the people that I was. I'm going to focus on the stressed out corporate employee. And most of these people work all their life and sacrifice their health for their wealth. They're accumulating money for 40 years and they never get to spend it because they die by the time they retire. So I named my company 3-in-1 Fitness because I do believe that we were created in mind, body, and spirit, and that those 3 areas of our existence are integrated, and we need to pay attention to all of them. My mission is with 3-in-1 Fitness. It desires with heartfelt passion to provide health and wellness coaching in a non-judgmental environment that allows the coach, me, to guide the client to explore the possibilities for experiencing a fulfilled life through becoming more balanced in mind, body, and spirit. I think you can tell by the mission statement that wellness for me and for you, what I believe wellness is not a destination, it's a journey. And it changes as we change, and as our life has certain things come into it or leave it, those things all influence us. So it's a very dynamic relationship. Coaching is not something that's once and done. It's something that continues through your life. And my goal is to help you get so familiar with yourself and what's going to help you take charge of your wellness that you will move forward even after you and I don't work together any longer. Okay, does that make sense?
And today I'm here with Judith. How you doing, Judith?
Hi, how are you?
Well, now, what brings you here? What would you like to talk about today? You have the entire world wide web looking at you here.
Hi, everybody. It's the Rock Creek.
Any kind of message you'd like to give to the world?
Rock Creek rocks.
All right.
Okay? Rock Creek Corporate Center. If you are looking for office space or you're looking for retail space at our brand new retail center, okay, it's the place to be. It's awesome. We have a brand new Wall Street deli. They got the greatest specials.
Yes.
They got meatballs.
They don't have meatballs, do
They got meatballs.
They have meatballs?
And really good meat.
They have meatballs.
And meatloaf.
Well, it makes sense if you have meatballs. Meatloaf is the natural
And
extrapolation.
real mashed potatoes.
Not the fake mashed potatoes.
Not real.
Not ones
So
that
they
you
have
put your
specials.
spoon in and they disappear. These are real mashed potatoes.
Real mashed
Actually,
potatoes.
Sean Neary, who can make you feel as good as you can possibly be, who is the guru on how to make you feel good and relax, how to make the aches go away and make you feel really, really relaxed. I'm going to let Sean take it from here and talk about his business.
Hi, I'm Sean Neary. I have Holistic Health and Harmony. I do energy alignment, which focuses on the body system as one. That's my pain reliever. I've been helping a lot of people with whatever pains they have. I give it to help relieve. Rhythmic Reiki, which is great for the blood flow in the heart, diabetes, and restoring the body's warmth. And then I also, what's the other one? Did I get all three? Rhythmic Reiki, energy alignment, and shiatsu. Okay, and that is that's acupressure. It's similar to massage. It has wonderful stretches. It's great to receive. It's great for relaxation, and I've been helping a lot of people. So I'm in Clark Summit and Tuckanuck.
And the only problem that you have is you never want to leave. It feels great.
You can call me at 499-8311.
There you go.
So today we're going to kind of talk a couple different topics. We're going to talk about knowing your prospect or target marketing. We're going to talk about multiple streams of income, okay? Because I'm a firm believer of having more than one stream of income. You know why? I can tell you a quick story. Again, human resources professional. I was great at HR consulting, and the other thing that I did that really sustained my business was recruiting. Okay? Everybody knows what recruiting is. I did really, really well in recruiting. I made a lot of money. Up until when? December 2007. Really, that's when the market really took a big, big drop for me. And so starting in January of 2008, 80% of my income went away. 80%. I learned a really hard lesson. That's why this program is being developed and sent out to you so that you don't make the same mistakes I did. Having multiple streams of income, making sure that you don't have all your eggs in one basket. Okay? We're going to talk about goal setting. How many people set goals? How many people make lists every day? Okay? I'm going to ask that again. How many people set goals? There you go. Because you know why? Making a list every day and checking it off is setting a goal. We're going to talk about revenue modeling. This is a lot of fun. Don't you love to project how much money you could possibly make down the road? Yes. Isn't that fun? We're going to talk about personal budgets and professional budgets. Why is your personal budget important to you as a business owner? That's exactly right. If you can't sustain yourself personally, how are you going to do it with your budget? How are you going to live in your business if you can't sustain yourself personally?
What do I have here today?
You have Nancy Werthmuller. I'm a nutritionist and I'm a social entrepreneur.
A social entrepreneur?
You probably want to know what that is.
I do. I desperately need to know what that is.
Well, I am a registered dietitian and nutritionist. I have been educating people about nutrition technology for years and years. And it's now coupled with a social entrepreneur project called Give for Real, where when people take our products, for every month that they take it, a child is given products to help with their malnutrition. So we're going after to end global malnutrition, because 5 to 10 million children die every year from malnutrition. And it's a too big a project for governments and nonprofits, so we're doing it.
Well, that's absolutely amazing. It's fantastic to hear from. That's great.
Yep, we're up to, since July 10th, we're up to 21 million servings.
That's amazing. Absolutely fantastic.
So if you want to participate, you can get yourself healthy at the same time. You're going to help a child at the same time.
That's amazing. Excellent. Thank you so much for talking with me.
You're welcome. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
I get the opportunity to gift somebody in this room with a 15-minute strategy session call with our Visionary with Guts, the original, my baby sister, my best friend, Nancy Matthews. And the winner is Jennifer Smith. Are you in the room? Yeah. Congratulations.
down the hall. Hi, I'm Jennifer Smith, and I recently started a business for canning. I do all my own organic canning, no pesticides, no chemicals, no hormones, no nothing. And I started it because there's so many chemicals and hormones out there putting into your bodies, what you're eating, in everything you buy off them shelves. You don't know how long it's been sitting, you don't know where it's been, you don't know how it's been stored. And everything I make is made, within 10 minutes of buying the product, and it's sealed, and I have dates on it, and I know exactly what went into it, and there's no chemicals or anything, and you know what's going into your body. So that's why I did it.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you all.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay, so the first S in success, we're going to break down the word. And that whole beginning piece I shared with you is really the foundation for how you choose to perceive things. The first is to shift your mindset through the power of choice. Every single day when I wake up in the morning, before I pick my head up off my pillow, I choose what kind of day I'm going to have. Well, here's how I manage that. If I wake up and I'm thinking, oh my God, I have so much to do today, how am I going to get this all done? And the stress starts to build in, I recognize that's what I'm doing, and then I shift into gratitude. And I think of 5 people or things that I am grateful for. And I do this before I pick my head up off the pillow and take care of my business. So my suggestion to you through the power of choice is to choose how you want to feel each day. One of the things that I love to do is I do that exercise before I get out of bed. So sometimes it's my pillow. Sometimes it's my children. Sometimes it's my bed, because I've got the best bed. It's one of those pillow tops, and it's got a nice big comforter on it. It's awesome. Those things are good. It's the fact that I have a house. How many people don't have houses? Look for the things. Choose what you are grateful for. We can all find gratitude. So being successful, by whatever terms you choose to define it, starts with feeling good. Would you agree? I know Deb talked about that earlier. If we don't have our health and we don't have our sound mind, what do we have? That's really the key that we can build everything from. Yes?
I just want to say one thing. You said, even if you don't have your health, I don't have my health because I have a lot of health problems, but I don't choose to let that bother me in any way. I still wake up very happy and grateful, and I make sure that every person I come in contact with, I'm very pleasant and very thankful to meet that person and very happy, because there's no reason to bring my misery, whatever it may be, to somebody else. That's not fair. So
that's awesome. Give her a round of applause. So we call Women's Prosperity Network the community where you can be real, which means you can be yourself. You don't have to put on airs or pretense. You can get real, because we can get right down to blast through some stories you might be telling yourself, some limiting beliefs, and also the opportunity to get real with people who want you to succeed, rather than people who you may have around you. That's when you come home with your brilliant idea. I went to this workshop in this seminar, it was so awesome, and guess what I'm going to do? And they say, that will never work. Yeah, but that's not going to happen. Mr. Yeah, but. Susan calls him Mr. Yeah, but. This is an opportunity for you to surround yourself with people who will, from love, tell you, yeah, you might want to rethink that a little bit. And you go, we can do this, what can I do to help you? So you can be real, get real, and in that space, achieve real results. Let's go. Thank you very much. We're all done.
Take care of your